Fucking hi! So I wanted to share with you guys today that on October 1st, I am fucking moving, which I cannot wait for. And let me tell you why. So the second video that I ever made on this channel was about my fucking landlord. And I'm probably going to repeat a couple things, but it's really all relevant to what I'm about to fucking tell you. Because I am so over this whole situation. Okay, who needs pot to fucking feel paranoid when you could just fucking live here? Because this man is the creepiest fucking spy I've ever fucking seen in my life, and he leaves little subtle hints that just show that he's fucking spying all the time. So me and my boyfriend have been discussing moving for the past 3 fucking days, and we haven't said anything to him yet about it because, well, I feel that it's my boyfriend's place to tell him, and he hasn't gotten around to it yet because he's been working and whatever. But anyways, so we've been discussing this. Now the other day, my boyfriend literally came home at midnight. Now there is a chair downstairs by our entrance door. It was completely untouched. And with that, let me start this story first. Okay, I said in the second video that I ever made on this channel that when I was talking about him, that there was an infrared sensor behind this door, or behind the chair that's right next to our door, and every time someone comes in our door, it dings in their house. Okay? Something wrong with that. Now you guys know me, when something bothers me, I fucking go off on it. So I know damn well that he was listening when I was going off about that shit. Now one day my boyfriend was having a discussion with him, and he offered, without even asking, this is how I know that he was listening about it because we didn't even say anything about it, and he offered the information that the reason for the infrared sensor was for our safety, because people like break into people's houses around here and shit. Like one of my friends actually got out of the shower one day and there was some dude just standing in his house. But anyways, so he claims that this is for our safety. Now if it was for our safety, don't you think the dinger would be in this fucking house? Because what good is it doing us when it's in your house where we can't fucking hear it? Now the other day when my boyfriend came home from work at midnight, the chair with the infrared that's in front of the infrared sensor was sitting in its normal spot. Okay, now he came upstairs, we hung out for like maybe an hour, we went to the store to get some food at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and when we both went downstairs, that chair was completely moved and the sensor was fucking gone. Spying. Now I can tell you right now that the walls and the floors in this place are not paper thin, because there are plenty of times, especially when I'm editing, that I sit in this apartment in complete silence and I cannot hear a fucking thing that goes on downstairs, okay? So there's obviously listening going on, and I find it hilarious that that fucking chair was moved at 1 o'clock in the morning after we discussed the fucking thing. And not only that, but last night, which was the night after, me and my boyfriend were discussing the deposit and how there's no damage in here and we should get it all back and blah 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 blah. Well, don't you know today that the receipt for the rent that we just paid was stuck on the door, and the amount for the deposit was written on it. Now I don't know for a fact because I don't know where the receipts are kept, so I can't tell if it's always written on there, but if it's not always written on there, then spying. I mean, who actually fucking does this shit? I couldn't even tell you what goes on downstairs because not only do I not give a fuck, but it's none of my fucking beeswax. And I'm not too big on invading. I mean, I can almost guarantee you guys that he's right behind you right now on the other side of the wall listening to every fucking thing I'm saying, which I don't care about because I wouldn't have anything to say if you weren't making it true. So why don't you stop? My personal life is not for your entertainment. Why don't you get yourself a fucking computer, sub my channel, and watch what I'm offering for you to watch? Okay? Now, not only does he fucking completely spy on every fucking move that we make, but he's also very controlling and always has his fingers in the fucking utilities. And, the last time I checked, we're not here as a favor. We're paying for this fucking place. So, fuck off. Now, as far as the water goes in this fucking place, it's all ran on the same thing. So whenever they use the water downstairs, it affects the water upstairs and vice versa. Although, who knows, probably has it rigged so we don't touch anything. But anyways, I don't think I've ever fucking taken a shower in the 3 years that I've been here that wasn't interrupted and just all fucked up. And I totally know that it's on purpose and that the water's being played with because everything seems to play on the opposites. On the hot days, when you want to take, like a cold shower or a cooler shower, the water's boiling fucking hot. And on the days like in the winter, when you want to take a warmer hot shower, you can't even barely get the water fucking warm, and it only lasts for like 5 fucking minutes. And not only that, but it doesn't matter what time of day you fucking take a shower. It could be 6 o'clock in the morning. It could be 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't fucking matter. It probably could be 4 o'clock in the morning. And the water is always fucked with. And with that, there was actually one time where I was going to leave or come home or something, and he knocked on the door and asked me if we could not take a shower between 8 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning. And the reason for this is so that him or his wife could take a shower that wasn't interrupted. Now, not only is it the most ridiculous request I've ever heard a landlord ask a tenant, but when is it our turn to have the water? Because it doesn't, like I just said, it doesn't matter what time we take a shower or use the water, it's always interrupted. What the fuck? And not only that, but with the air conditioner. In the summertime, we have the air conditioner on non-stop because we are upstairs. It gets hot up here. You have to have it on all the time. And on cooler days, you have to have, if you don't have the AC part of it on, you have to have the fan on to keep the air moving and keep it normal in here. Well, don't you know that on the wall where the air conditioner is, there's one outlet. Now, very recently, that outlet, no other outlet in the house, just that one, just stopped working all of a sudden. Now, if it was a fuse breaker, I would think more than just one fucking outlet would go out. And not only that, but we didn't say anything about it. We just totally disregarded it, and we ran an extension cord from another outlet so that we could replug in the air conditioner. Well, don't you know that now all of a sudden that outlet works again, even without saying anything about it? And I would never strike up or even humor a conversation with the man, because he's one of those people that gets all the information on everybody in the town or, the street, and he shares everybody's information with each other. Like, we know things about the people down the street that we've never even talked to from him, and it's ridiculous. And I'm sure vice versa. I'm sure everyone in the neighborhood knows about us, and not even from talking to us. Now, if we wanted to all know things about each other on the street, we could just talk to each other. We don't need your mediating ass. He does not have conversations because he wants to talk to you or because he wants to actually know things. He just wants it so that he can have things to talk about with other people. And it's fucking sick, ridiculous, dumb, pathetic. The list goes on. So I say this. Dear Norman Bates, thanks for keeping tabs, but no thanks. Can't wait for the first. Good luck with your new victims. And, but bye.